President Trump's executive order on H-1B visas still the talk of the town, in fact, the world. My next guest supports the move, in fact, suggests even more should be done. Joining me now, Republican Congressman from Texas, Brandon Gill. Representative Gill, so, my question is, how did the public get the wool pulled over their eyes for so long, and how much more should be done?
Well, thanks for having me on. Listen, what President Trump is doing with this executive order is bringing the H-1B program back to its original purpose. We need to take a step back and ask ourselves, do we live in a nation that is our home, that is a place where we can raise kids who can get good paying jobs, who can enter the workforce, buy a home at an early age and thrive and flourish in our economy? Or is our nation nothing more than an economic zone that functions as a jobs program for foreign labor? And for too long, the H-1B program has been used to undercut American wages and to replace American workers with foreign workers. That is not the original purpose of this program, and I think this is a great move from the Trump administration to bring it back to a program that focuses and benefits the American people and not foreigners.
You have been a major advocate for border control. You've also talked again about illegal migration and controlling who comes into our nation. There's been massive pushback on this, and particularly in these large cities where ICE is trying to do their jobs. They have to have face coverings, and now there's an anti-ICE shooting, of course, this morning in Dallas. Just want to get your thoughts on this, just how difficult it is for these men and women to do their job.
It's extraordinarily difficult. Remember, these ICE agents and our law enforcement are heroes. They are the people on the front lines who are keeping our communities safe from drugs, from violence. Some of that is brought into our country through illegal immigration because of the Democrats. Now, remember, whenever you have Democrats who are attacking Republicans, who are attacking President Trump and attacking ICE agents, calling them Nazis, the Gestapo, there are lunatics in this country who are going to hear that and believe that it is their duty to become the next sort of secular Dietrich Bonhoeffers who go and take out the Nazis. That's a problem. This is political violence that is being driven by the left, by their rhetoric, by their crazy ideas, and it has to stop. You cannot have a constitutional democracy in an environment where people are getting killed for their political beliefs, or whenever ICE agents and law enforcement are being attacked because you have a group of people in this country who think that they are doing the right thing by killing law enforcement. It's wrong and it's evil and it has to end.
Representative Gill, I've got less than a minute to go, but I got to ask, since you're on the DOJ committee, a lot of great hope, a lot of great progress early on. It seems like it's faded away. Is it just a hopeless cause when people go to D.C. with the right intentions but always want to get a bridge to nowhere to get reelected?
I always say that government spending is like heroin. It's very easy to start. It's very, very difficult to get off of. Every dollar that we spend goes somewhere. It goes into somebody's pocket, and that person is going to be very upset whenever we turn the spigots off. So we've got a lot more work to do here. We're just getting started. We've made some major progress just in the past 9 months in this Congress alone, but we've got a lot more to go.
Well, I'm glad you're on it. You've done an amazing job in your short period of time there as well. Congressman Gill, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.